I will soon be entering my fifth year as a UAE ambassador to China, and I have learned much from my time from the welcoming people of this country. From my perspective of the UAE and the global international community, China's advancement over the past decade has been a deeply inspirational one. From 2012 to 2022, China has virtually doubled its GDP. Of the more than 650 projects in China that have attracted investments from Emirates, many are concentrated in the energy, banking, and shipping sectors. Notably, free trade zones and Chinese ports also attracted significant investment. Fields that I do expect our two countries to increasingly cooperate in, including the fields of medicine, pharmacology, sustainable energy, and digital and scientific research. We have already had great success cooperating in these fields, as demonstrated in our joint efforts against the worldwide pandemic. Apart from our past success, however, I would also strongly emphasize that both the UAE and China share a similar forward-oriented perspective and vision. As I have often said before, both the UAE and China are countries deeply committed to sustainable development and clean energy. Meaningful change must be taken to limit the rise in the global temperature to 1.5 centigrade compared to pre-industrial levels, thereby preserving regional and global ecology for the benefit of future generations. The UAE and China share similar approaches for meeting the targets of Paris Agreement. An example of our partnership can be seen in the Al Dhaheri solar power plant project in the UAE, contracting Energy's China Hunan thermal power. Abu Dhabi will be constructing 2,100 megawatt solar power plant. Once complete, the plant will reduce Abu Dhabi's CO2 emissions by more than 2.4 million metric tons per year. That's equivalent to removing approximately 500,000 cars from the road. Currently, UAE-China bilateral non-oil trade is worth approximately over $60 billion. A remarkable feat itself, given recent global economic headwinds. The UAE is the key access by which Chinese goods reach the Middle East and the North Africa region. The Belt and Road Initiative plays a key role in this dynamic. Both the UAE and China are increasingly poised to be global leaders in digital and innovation industries. As the trade in digital products and services expands between our two nations, the overall value of our trade relationship will also expand. While the early trade relationship between the UAE and China was once characterized by trade in energy and now increasingly investment in infrastructure, much more has changed, and our comprehensive strategic partnership, in fact it's a special one, has brought the two countries closer. As a result, I think it's indispensable that there has been stronger cooperation in tourism and cultural exchanges as our relationship has deepened. Case in point, during the recent Expo 2020 Dubai, the Chinese pavilion was one of the largest and most popular exhibitions in attendance. I would say more than 2 million people were able to attend and see the pavilion. Also, already Over 400,000 Chinese citizens reside and work in the UAE, and they call UAE their home. I greatly look forward to more of our Chinese friends visiting the UAE, perhaps by our national flights through Emirates or Etihad.